潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
各位聽眾，歡迎你再嚟多一次我哋節目潮玩飛鏢，我係你嘅主持 Robert。同我一齊今日就係我哋嘅兩位主持嘉賓啦，唔係主持啦，係咪？共同主持就係 Peter Scott 啦，就係我哋嘅邦邦 James 邦。咁呢，我哋今日有一位好獨特嘅訪問嘅專訪嘅嘉賓，佢就係叫 David Holmes。佢呢就唔係出嚟比賽飛鏢嘅，與平時我哋訪問嘅唔同，佢係做好多飛鏢比賽嘅工作，或者係嘅幕後工作嘅。咁我哋希望喺佢嗰度亦都獲得到呢啲好嘅信息啊，同埋資料嘅。So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show, All About Darts. I'm your host, Robert Mock, and with me are the co-hosts, Peter Scott, and our other co-host, Bong Bong, James Bond. And we have here today our guest, David Holmes, who is, unlike our previous guests, David is not engaged in actively in competition, but rather does a lot of organizing work and for darts and promotional work for darts. So maybe I'll let Peter to lead off with his questions and ask our guests.
Good evening, Dave, and good evening to our listeners. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now, Dave, you and I have known each other now for well over 30 years, and Dave Holmes, for the listeners' information, is one of those unsung heroes of the dart world. He's been quietly working away for the benefit of dart players for the last 30 years, to my knowledge, and originally he actually helped set up darts in Ontario prior to Darts Ontario being our official representative in Ontario. So Dave, tell the listeners, who are you and what are your interest in darts? So the field is open for Dave Holmes.
Thank you, Peter. First of all, thanks for having me on the show. I started playing darts back in 1978 when the Victoria and Albert Tavern opened up at Shepherd and Young. Back in that time, there wasn't too many dart teams in Toronto. So we started a dart team in the V&A, and then the Fox Tavern started, then the Hayloft started. And between Robin Murphy, Robbie Hales, and myself, we started the Metropolitan Toronto Area Dart League in 1979. As you know, that grew, Peter, to many members. Up in 1984, we had over 1,000 members and 84 teams. Besides doing the MTADL, I got involved with Jimmy Jardine when it was the Ontario Darts Federation of Canada, which is now Darts Ontario. Jimmy and I decided that rather than have one tournament one day or 2 days at an event in Toronto, that we should split the province into regions, which we did. Became very successful, and most of the regions that we had back in the days in 81 and 82 are still there now. Besides that, right now I am with an organization with Mr. Bob Seneve, who you had in the show.
Well, let's leave it there for a minute and give Robert a chance to translate.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Actually, I heard about Bob. I saw his name on the Team Ontario 16 last week. Okay.
He made the team, which is great.
Yes. 各位聽眾咁我哋開始嘅時候訪問我哋嘉賓就係話因為佢同Peter Scott 係熟悉咗30年啦。Peter Scott 咧覺得佢係一個幕後嘅工作者，默默咁耕耘呢個飛鏢嘅運動。咁喺1978年嘅時候咧，David 咧就開始咗響欣街同埋 Shepherd 街嗰度嗰間酒家嗰度。咁當時咧就唔係好多人玩飛鏢嘅。咁佢亦都係幫手喺1979年咧做咗一個叫 Metro Toronto Dart League 嘅。 曾經有個1000個會員啊，有好多個隊伍啊，80幾個隊伍嘅。咁佢咧亦都係響呢個 Darts Ontario 嘅前身叫做 Ontario Darts Federation of Canada 啦，嗰度咧亦都係佢嘅工作。佢咧就做咗啲咩咧？佢咧就將呢個啱講到將呢個成個飛鏢響呢度附近嘅分咗區域，咁造成咗後來呢個分區嘅比賽啊、選拔啊咁樣嘅。So yeah, I think Dave, that's all very interesting, and Peter was asking questions, so I'll give back to Peter.
Okay, Dave, will you carry on and give us finish off your little history there?
Yeah, sure, Peter.
Very interesting, bringing back a lot of memories about the fox and the black sheep. And
I remember those games well.
Yeah.
Presently, Peter, as you know, Bob Seneve and I are involved in the NAPTA, which is the North American Professional Darts Association, which is primarily a ranking system for Canada and United States and the rest of North America. There's 14 countries involved as well. This is basically to give a fair seeding when people go to tournaments, rather than having Canadians just seeded in the Canadian tournament, Americans seeded in an American tournament. Now they can take our rankings and seed American and U.S. players evenly across the board. Besides doing that, NAPTA is involved in promoting darts and doing many other things to help darts in North America right now.
Can I just cut in and ask before we skip that bit of information? Is North American Professional Dart Association, where is it located? And it's a good point at this time to tell our audience.
Yeah, North American Professional Darts Association is basically located on the web. We have 8 executives, and we have 6 Americans and 2 Canadians on it. We are quite spread across North America. We have directors in California, New York, Chicago, Minnesota, London, Ontario, and myself in Pickering. So we are basically, we do not have an office. We work together across the net. We do a lot of social media, and most people will know our site to get the rankings, the latest rankings. And if players need to know any schedule of major events, we have a great schedule page that gives all the posters and flyers of where to play, when to play, etc. We put all the results from all those tournaments on the site. So if you would like to know the results from any tournament in North America that's over $8,000, we post them all. And that's about it for that.
Okay, I have a couple of questions then.
Sure.
First of all, what's the name of the website, which is probably www.napda.com or something?
No, .net.
.net.
NAPDA.net.
Okay, that's important. And the next thing is, just by listening to you, I have the question immediately come up is you seem to mention that there are 8 executives and 2 Americans and 6 Canadians.
No, six Canadians, 2 Americans.
Right. So we have more Canadians than Americans. Is it a turn of the table? Because usually when you get to North American organizations, they're the big brothers by virtue of populations, right?
Well, I did say there's 6 Americans and 2 Canadians.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Initially I got it wrong.
Yeah,
the other way around, I said,
no problem.
so how come we're the majority? And yeah.
Well, Bob Seneve started this back in 1984.
Okay.
And the gentleman that he started it with, unfortunately died at that time.
Oh.
So he wanted to bring it back alive. So 4 years ago, Bobby approached me, and we started up NAPTA. And in that time, over the first year, we got executives that we knew were dart people, knew about darts. L. David Arate in California is the man that does streaming and filming. Jay Tomlinson, as you know, is the owner and publisher of Bullseye News. So we have some good people on our executive right now. We do have 2 players representatives. Excuse me. Robin Curry, who is now moved to the U.S. and is U.S., and John Part, who everybody has heard of with the PDC. And we are in the process of actually just getting another player rep so we can have a crossover in terms for those people.
Okay, let's stop for a minute and let our other audience catch up. And by the time I finish, we'll probably get to the end of the segment anyways. OK， 咁我哋嘉賓咧話俾我哋聽咧，就係話佢最近咧就係今時今日咧就係響呢個一個叫 North American Professional Dart Association NAPDA 嗰度做事，咁即係做理事啦。當然呢個網站咧係有8個理事嘅，有6個係美國，有2個係加拿大人，佢哋當然係負責全美加嘅。佢哋嘅工作咧就係將美加嘅選手飛鏢選手係定位嘅，即係話以前咧就加拿大還加拿大，美國還美國，而家咧佢將佢定位，咁啊長期咧就喺個網上，佢哋冇一個特別嘅公司喺一個地方嘅，喺個網上嗰度幫我哋大家服務。咁呢個網址咧就叫 www.napda.net， 各位記住呢個啊。咁呢個創辦人就係1984年嗰陣時就係 Bob Sneeve， 佢咧就當時同另一個人開始咗呢個，但係咧好不幸嗰人就過身。咁再響4年前，即係2010年咧，我哋呢位嘉賓 David Holmes 同佢一齊再搞翻起呢個會嘅。咁佢亦都提到當然係呢個會係幫助大家去為自己嘅飛鏢選手嘅位置定位。我諗我喺下一個環節嗰度就會問清楚佢哋究竟嘅認受性係點樣啊？因為你知啊，作為一個組織咁樣，如果你冇認受性嘅時候，你嗰啲所謂定位都好有問題嘅。咁我哋或者再等我哋翻嚟嘅時候，再同我哋嘉賓商量下啲問題。OK， 我哋而家去聽聽我哋廣告客戶嘅説話先。OK， 我哋翻嚟再見。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一號卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
Welcome back to our show, All About Darts. I'm your host again here, Robert, and with me, co-host James Bond, and Peter Scott, our reliable coach here, and with us, our guest today is David Holmes. And the last segment, we talk about NAPDA and rankings, and let's continue with our interview, and Peter will ask the questions.
Yes, David. How about giving my readers and listeners a quick overview of how what tournaments the NDPDA actually rank?
Okay, Peter, we rank about 62 tournaments a year. These are the biggest tournaments in North America. Anything over $8,000. We do sanction 14 tournaments this year where the players are actually seeded into the event. And in a ranked tournament, we just take the money winners from singles, O1 and cricket, ladies and men's, to make up our rankings.
Okay, well, that's a very good start. And And okay, and I just want to supplement this by talking about okay, so these people, so you're working with various leagues and clubs too, and they are well aware that these tournaments now gets ranked by entering people, right?
That's correct.
Well, that's good. Let me explain to our audience here. OK， 各位聽眾，我哋啱同我哋嘉賓講到，咁樣點樣係將各位高手定位呢？佢哋呢個會，咁原來佢係有62個比賽嘅，而家咁呢啲比賽都係好大嘅比賽，超過8000蚊獎金嘅比賽，每一年。咁佢就會喺呢啲比賽嗰度呢，為每一個選手去定位，定呢個北美洲嘅英雄榜啊、龍虎榜啊咁樣嚇，所謂咁佢哋咧就另外有14個比賽咧係只係有啲定位咗啲先至獲准參加嘅。咁當然佢哋係會用嘅各種方法，用各種唔同嘅會一齊嚟做嘅。Okay, back to you, Pete.
David, good evening, Dave.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, it's
I
Bob.
wanted to be a member of this NAPDA. How much is the membership fee, and how many countries are members of this NAPDA?
NAFTA, we have, I believe, 16 countries that are in North America, Bong. To become a member, you can go to our site and go to the membership page. The fee is $50 for a year. This gets you a NAFTA patch. It gets you a members area in the website that you can go into, and it also gives you discount on a lot of the sanctioned tournaments that we're doing this year. Most of the tournaments where they're charging $100, you get a $25 discount if you're a member of NAFTA.
I have two immediate questions in my mind. When you say 16 country and you are calling yourself North American, so actually these countries, what are they, from all over the world? People just join your association?
No, the countries in North America are like Antigua, the Bahamas, Barbados, Belize,
Oh, okay.
Costa Rica, Jamaica. Any tournament that's part of North America. We're not North American, we are North America, okay?
I know, it's just technically in my mind that those countries seems to be in Central and Caribbean. However, you know, it would be confusing to people if they just think about it that North American typically is maybe America and Canada, you know, and to some extent Mexico even. But to go into, now you explain it, it becomes clear that these countries in the Caribbean, quite a few of them, to make up 16, right?
That's correct, and these countries have some great dart leagues in them, and they play in the world tournaments. We actually have people in our ranked listings that are actually on our rankings because they play in the Florida and Texas and that areas.
No doubt. I mean, yeah, I heard about it, and I'm sure that because actually a lot of people are probably expats, retirees, and God knows what, right? But that's also part of that, no doubt. And you mentioned that within the $50 fee membership, you get a patch, you get the members area. People don't understand members area, that'll be like a forum, right? Where you can exchange ideas, ask questions, kind of, right?
Not so much that. What we basically have is they can do that at any time if they would like to email us. We have email pages where they can ask questions or want to come and become involved with NAFTA. The members page is basically some videos, profile of players, stuff like that only the members can see at the time.
Oh, well, that'd be interesting. So the editor will go out, probably get these ranked players and get their profiles, collect them from the internet or personally, and stick them on there for people to look at them, right? So okay, kind of like their idols.
Yeah, exactly. And any player that would like to have their be represented on our website is more than welcome to send us the information.
Oh, just a joke here. When our coaches get their profiles on?
Well, when they send them to me.
Okay, wow, that's good. That's one good thing we get on this interview. Okay, 各位聽眾，咁我哋講到咩呢？就係同我哋嘉賓講到呢，就係話呢個會入會嘅會費呢，只係每年50蚊。 咁佢話有16個國家喎，咁我第一個問題就覺得好奇怪，就係點解北美洲可以16個國家呢？其實佢呢個都係好廣泛嘅範義嚟嘅。北美洲只係通常嘅包括嘅地方就係甚至乎加拿大、美國或者係墨西哥啦，但原來佢係包括埋加勒比海各種群島嘅，咁所以有16個國家。咁當然16個國家有好多好勁嘅選手啦，咁呢啲選手我同佢講，我就話係一定係一啲我哋即係我哋啲人移民咗落去啊，或者係喺嗰度住啊，或者喺嗰度退休啊咁啦。當然因為有好多強勁嘅選手喺嗰度都。咁仲有一個呢，佢係15蚊呢，有一個俾一個咁嘅布嘅勳章你啦，仲有就係仲有可以去呢個。佢網上面睇到，如果你做咗會員之後呢，睇到有一啲飛鏢手嘅生平啊嘅資料啦，咁嗰啲你唔做呢係冇得睇嘅，你可以上個網，但係冇得睇嘅。So that's all very good. Peter, are you ready for another question?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. As you know, David is leaning towards a semi-pro. And what advice would you give to a young player who is playing well and would like to start to explore the competitive circle and the possibilities of being a professional dart player?
Well, Peter, as you know, I think experience is the best thing. For a young player nowadays that wants to get involved at a better level, they have to play the better players. So you have to go to the local tournaments around your city, the local tournaments around your province, and once you feel that you're up to a great standard, then you start traveling across North America and playing the very large tournaments where the best of the best play. And that's the best advice I can give to anybody is to get any better, you got to play the best players.
And how would you suggest they defray the cost of competition?
Oh, well, that's always been a problem, as you know, Peter. We did it when we were younger, and we traveled all over at our cost. It is
5,
costly
6 of
for
us in a
hotel
car
rooms,
traveling
for
hours,
entries.
remember?
The best bet is to try and travel with 2 or 3 other people to defray the cost a bit. If you can drive to the cities to play, that's the best bet, of course, and hotel rooms are getting more expensive. So,
Yeah, I would say as you get better, try to get some sponsors.
well, that's always the way if you can get the sponsors. And as you know, these days, there are so many little sponsors that are out there right now that are sponsoring players. But the sponsor player is not really sponsored by a great deal of money. It's more product that the player can sell. And I mean, if you had a true sponsor where you could get, $5,000 to $10,000 a year, that would be wonderful.
Let me put in one more question.
Sure.
Have your organization, your association, started to or already work with sponsors or get their attentions? Because the ultimate game of ranking is to not only help people to recognize where they are relative to everybody, but also to attract sponsors as part of the deal.
Oh, for sure. We're in the works on that. We're always in the works right now. We have Cosmos as one of our sponsors, and we have a few others. Nothing major right now, but we're always continually working on it. We have been in existence now. This is our 3rd year, so we're building and building and building. It took us about a year and a half to really get recognized by the players and organizations across North America, and it's always a building system in any organization.
Okay, this work in progress is okay, and we also cut down to almost our end of our second segment, so let me just switch over quickly. 各位我哋其實我哋個嘉賓同我哋講就係因為 Peter 問佢有乜嘢可以俾到我哋啲新進嘅選手去吸收咧，佢話就係玩有咁多比賽啦，當然，但係而家周圍去咧就好貴嘅，咁盡量同其他人一齊啦。咁佢哋亦都係有咁樣嘅情形，佢哋而家嗰個會咧就開始同一啲贊助商聯絡啊，已經有一個譬如 Cosmo 啊，咁咧佢亦都有其他贊助商開始相合緊。 咁佢哋嘅最主要目的，因為如果你係為咗你嘅副榜上定位，咁最後嘅梗係會引起贊助商嘅注意，咁一定係有一定嘅效用嘅。咁佢哋而家因為第3年呢，只係佢哋而家都係一個即係繼續做緊呢樣嘢，係希望做得更好。咁所以咧，佢哋嗰度咧，我哋又差唔多，我哋第2節嘅時間又完啦。咁喺第3節嘅時間呢，我哋或者會再向我哋呢個嘉賓攞啲料，問下佢一啲其他問題。咁而家暫時同大家停止幾分鐘，我哋再翻嚟嘅時候再講啦。OK。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一號卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位聽眾翻到嚟我哋嘅節目潮玩飛鏢，我係你嘅主持 Robert， 同我一齊嘅就係2位副主持啦，就係 Peter Scott 啦，我哋嘅超級教練啦，同埋邦 James Bond。咁我哋今日嘅訪客就係 David Holmes 啦。David 咧就係一個響幕後默默主持耕耘嘅飛鏢工作者嚇。咁第一樣嘢我哋要做嘅就同大家更正一下，就係話之前我哋講到佢嘅組織就係北美洲呢個聯盟咧，佢呢個飛鏢職業飛鏢會咧就一共有8個理事，咁而6個係美國人，2個係加拿大人。呢個係錯嘅信息嚟嘅，搞錯咗，係一共有9個，係5個美國，4個加拿大嘅。Okay, welcome back to our show here, All About Darts. I'm your host, Robert, and with me, of course, our co-hosts, Peter Scott and Bond, and also our guest today is David Holmes. Just before we went off the air, and we very quickly realized that we needed to have a correction to make, and that is the executives that we mentioned earlier, about 8 executives on NAPDA, which 6 we claim were Americans and 2 Canadians. That was a little bit of an error. It was actually 5 U.S. executives and 4 Canadian executives. Is that right, David?
Yeah, that's correct, Robert.
Okay, that's good. That's I like to make corrections, not to confuse people. And now we continue the interview, and we will cut over to Peter.
Yes, David, continuing your advice to that younger player who should seek out better competition, if I was interested in better competition as a young player, where would I find these tournaments and where would I be able to check up on them on a daily basis?
Yeah, Peter, you can go to our NAPTA website at napta.net, and if you go to the schedule section, we have the 2015 schedule on there, and any up-and-coming tournament, you can just click on the flyer and find out where it is and when it is, and all the information is directly in front of you.
And if you're a member of NAPTA, I presume you get the $25 discount, do you?
You get the discount tour, the discount for certain tournaments, which is the CDC tour if you're a card holder, and other tournaments that are listed on the site. You'll have to go to the different individual ones to check out.
So it depending on the tournament, one can get some level of discount if you were a member, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's mostly the professional tournaments that are over $100 entry fee.
Oh, okay. Well, every little bit helps when you, as we talked about earlier on, for a younger player who needs to travel on the road, whatnot with the gas these days. However, it came down a little, but it's creeping up again.
Yeah, that's right.
Are these just the large tournaments, or are they the small tournaments?
Mostly the large tournaments. Anything that NAPTA does is on the big tours or the pro events. What we're trying to do is have regular tournaments that are already scheduled by people, and when they have the Friday night event, they can have a pro singles event, and that becomes a NAPTA sanctioned event. The rest of the tournament for the weekend is a regular tournament that is run by the tournament directors.
Yeah, I think you did mention that most of these are over $8,000 in prize money.
Well, all the tournaments that are ranked are $8,000. Most of the ones that are sanctioned by us are usually anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000 tournaments.
Oh, okay. And that's even more money, huh? 15 to 20,000. OK， 各位，咁我哋啱就繼續我哋嘅訪問。我哋嘉賓講到Peter 問到，咁究竟如果啲飛鏢選手想去玩啲好嘅嘢嘅時候，去邊度查呢？咁佢話去上佢網址睇下嗰個時間表嗰度啦嚇，列程表嗰度睇下有咩地方就做呢啲咁嘅嘢。佢話如果你係會員呢，通常呢，在乎嗰個比賽呢，你係攞翻25蚊嘅，因為呢啲比賽入場費係100蚊，咁都係慳少少都好啊。咁仲有呢啲比賽呢，如果嗰啲係有定位嘅龍虎榜嗰啲呢，超過8000蚊。如果佢哋有特別有份，佢哋個會有份資助或者係贊助嘅，嗰啲更加去到15000至到20000蚊嘅。Okay, and now we're back to more questions, this time from Bong.
Dave, do you have a rough estimates of how many members for the men's and ladies in the NAPTA?
Yeah, we're right now we're sort of in the process of getting those. It's our renewal period right now, Bong. So I can't really give you any numbers right now. I don't have them, but we're working on it. Usually about June is when everybody starts to join for the other events, so they can get their discounts, etc. So right now I don't have those numbers in front of me, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Okay, so let me also ask then, if we go on to the tournament thing, how many? You said something about 62 in the year, and you kind of mentioned that your year starts in June, right?
No, our year starts January to November, but our membership drive usually goes
from
January to April.
That confused me. Okay,
no problem.
So January to...
it's a yearly calendar of all events across North America.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. And, well, let me do a quick explaining and come back. 各位我哋就係講緊呢個會員問題啊，邦問到咁，但係因為而家係4月嘅時候係佢哋啲會員係再入會嘅時間咧，咁一時之間阿 David 咧就冇呢個數字喺手上，咁亦都係同時佢話佢哋嗰個會嘅會期係由1月至到12月，即係譬如62個比賽咧，就係由1月去到12月咁樣嚟計嘅，即係每一個年度。咁我哋又要翻嚟問下其他嘅問題啦。咁well, this time is Peter. You got anything to carry on with Dave that you want to add?
I would like to try and utilize some of Dave's 30 years experience of playing darts.
Peter, but may I interrupt you?
Yes.
For the people that would like to know, the best way to get information from NAPTA is go to a Facebook page called North America Professional Darts Alliance. I post there almost every day of events going on. This morning I just posted the latest rankings for March for ladies and men's, and I just put up the new ladies flyer for the NAPTA Ladies Spectacular in August in Kingston. So it's probably, I post every day on there information about events and what's happening. And you know, social media today, Peter, everybody's on it, so it's the best place to go.
Could you repeat that website again?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's just the Facebook page, and look up North America Professional Darts Alliance, and it will come up.
Professional Darts Alliance. You spell the whole thing out
You
with
have to spell the whole thing out. just like that.
Alliance, and it's you put in upwards and then Facebook, and it starts.
Yeah, it'll
it's gonna
come
up. But there were 5 different words, right? And as soon as you type in the letters, starting to show up. But the whole thing is that North American Professional Darts Alliance, right?
Yep.
Well, earlier on we call your last word the association. So did we make a mistake too?
We actually, yes, you did. It's Alliance.
Okay, so because we announced that I'm very good with my writing here.
Right.
When we first started talking about NAPDA, we were talking about an association, and I keep referring it to association.
Yeah. Well, we're actually known as, okay, it's maybe a bit confusing, but it's NAPTA Dart Players Association. So it's the North America Professional Darts Alliance Dart Players Association.
Wow, it's a long name.
That's why we say NAPTA Dart Players Association.
Okay, so you were right on both counts, Alliance
exactly.
and Association.
Yeah.
And so on this Facebook thing, you are giving everybody the events and upcoming and so forth, and you diligently update it. Is that correct?
Yes, almost every day I'm posting something about what's happening in darts in North America, mostly to deal with NAPTA, of course. If we have results posted, if we have new rankings, at the end of each month we put up new rankings, and any flyers that are involved, plus I advertise the upcoming big events for that weekend. So, for instance, in the following week, where we are, March, I will be putting up there the tournaments that are coming up this weekend or the weekend after in North America for people to know they're coming up.
And there are no restrictions for that social media. In other words, I don't have to be a friend or like you. You know how it is in Facebook.
You have to actually join the page, the group, and the reason for that is so nobody else can post stuff on it.
Yeah, but if you join the group, you don't have to be actually a NAPDA member.
Be a member or anything.
Okay, well, that clears up a lot of things for our audience. And as we're coming to the end of the segment, we'll switch over to the other side of the language, and we'll get back for the final segment shortly. Okay? 各位觀眾咁聽眾，我哋啱講緊同阿 David 咧，就係話佢原來喺佢嘅 Facebook 嗰度咧就有好詳細嘅而家嚟緊嘅比賽啊，同埋其他嘅嘢，好豐富資料嘅。咁佢嘅 Facebook 係咩咧？佢嘅 Facebook 咧就係佢面書咧就係叫做 North American Professional Darts Alliance 啊。如果你打呢啲字落去咧，差唔多打到一半咧，你已經可以睇到噶啦。咁我話喂，咁樣有啲混亂啊，因為最初我哋叫你嘅咧就係叫做 association 喎。咁原來佢解釋咧就係咁樣嘅，兩個都啱。因為咧佢嗰個縮寫就係 NAPDA，咁個 A 咧本身咧就係 Alliance，但係佢哋用話俾人聽嗰陣時咧，佢成個名咧就叫 NAPDA Darts Players Association。咁其實係兩邊都啱嘅，兩個字都啱嘅。咁或者你記住嘅就係呢個面書上面嗰個 Facebook 嗰個就係叫做 North American Professional Darts Alliance。記住呢個，你可以上網，你唔需要係 NAPDA 嘅會員，你只需要係參加嗰個組群，你就可以喺上邊睇到佢嘅嘢啊、發言啊咁樣嘅。咁我唔知有幾多人跟住佢睇佢啦。咁呢個我哋或者遲啲時候我都自己走上去及一及佢，睇下佢究竟係咪一個咩嘅組織嚇，有幾多人去跟住嚟睇佢。好啦，我哋講到呢個時間，我哋又要停，我哋下一個環節再翻嚟同大家見面。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一早卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數吧，一卡制走冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
Okay, welcome back to our show and All About Darts. Again, we are now into the final segment of the show, and it's once again time for our Bonbon, James Bond, to give us the latest activity on the dart scene in around the area.
The National Darts Hall of Fame and Grand Rapids Dart League present Shoot the Rapids, May 15, 16, 17, 2015. Events: Fun Friday, Doubles Saturday, Singles Sunday. Venue is at Diamond Street Hall, 435 Diamond Street, Grand Rapids, Michigan. 616-774-9612 is the contact number. www.grdl.org. Hotel accommodation at Riverfront Hotel Grand Rapids. Shuttle service available between the hall and hotel starting 6 p.m. on Friday.
嗱，咁再一次呢個將來嘅活動呢，就係呢個叫做國家飛鏢名人堂喺 Grand Rapids 嗰度就做一個叫做 Shoot the Rapids 嘅比賽。咁係3日咁耐喎，5月16、15、16、17號。咁就當然有禮拜5、禮拜6、禮拜日啦。咁喺邊度呢？就係喺一個叫 Diamond Street Hall 435號 Diamond Street Grand Rapids Michigan， 即係密芝根州啦。電話係616-774-9612，可以查詢，亦都可以上網 www.grdl.org。咁佢亦都有一啲酒店嘅單位喺嗰度，咁係可以有一個穿梭巴士由個 hall 去到個 hotel 嗰度，由6點鐘夜晚開始。咁呢啲咁嘅travel arrangement 你哋自己可以去做。
32-person double elimination singles dart tournament, Sunday, May 24, 2015 at 11 a.m. sharp. Royal Canadian Legion Branch 163 at 435 Lime Ridge Road East, Hamilton, Ontario. Pre-registration is required as only 32 spots are available. Is HAWNGE1972 @ hotmail.com. $25 entry fee. Top 3 paid, 100% payout. Format is best of 11. 501 single in, double out. Registration at 10 to 10:45 a.m.
咁呢又有一個32人生死決賽喎，哇！咁即係但係即係要重速報名啦，呢啲比賽如果唔係就好快就玩完啦。咁就係禮拜日5月24號11點鐘響呢個 Royal Canadian Legion Branch 163 Lime Ridge Road 435號響 Hamilton 咸美頓嗰度。咁登記呢就需要，因為得32個位啊嘛。去邊度登記啊？我哋去呢個網上嗰個電郵嗰度，呢個電郵係咩呢？叫做ShawnGE1972 SHAWNGE1972 @ hotmail.com。咁參加費用呢係25蚊。咁頭3人呢就係就會有錢俾100% 嘅。咁其他就係 best of 11啦，即係11盤我諗係11盤就係幾多勝啊？應該係做501我玩501 single in double out 由10點至到10點45分開始。Okay, so now, maybe one thing we need to talk about that Bong forget to talk about, and I'll read this through, is Multicultural Darts Association aims to help promote darts sports as well as dart players in both soft tip and hard tip darts. For more information about darts training session, please call Darts Mentors at 647-997-0808 for Chinese, 647-712-5222 in English. Darts Champion creates champions at Multi-Dart Association, Multicultural. Visit us at 650 Highway 7 East, Suite 200, Richmond Hill, Ontario. 咁多元文化飛鏢協會旨在幫忙促進飛鏢作為一項運動及提拔軟頭硬頭飛鏢選手。關於我哋嘅飛標訓練課程嘅更多信息，請致電我哋嘅飛鏢導師，電話就係647-997-0808中文，或者647-7252英文。響多元文化飛鏢協會飛鏢冠軍創造更多嘅冠軍。我哋嘅地址響7號公路東650號200室列治文山安德樂山。Well, and we're back with our regular interview with our guest today, David Holmes. And, David is rearing to go.
David, as the last question is that you've been associated with the professional dart players all over the world, and especially the better players in Canada. What do you think is one thing that kind of separates a pro player, a successful pro player, from the run-of-the-mill player? What do they have that we don't have?
Well, Peter, I think pro players, number one, especially the higher-up pro players that don't have to work, that are sponsored, as Robert was saying, gets a good sponsor, get to practice 7-8 hours a day. And the 7 or 8 hours a day, like any sport, you need to practice. And I think this separates them from a lot of players that only play 2-3 times a week. They seem to have the stamina a lot better. They're physically better these days. They're training out a lot better. So I think that's basically it. I think they do practice. I think that's the thing you have to do.
And I want to cut in and say that if people get that kind of time to practice, they got to either get support from the family or they don't have a family. Sorry to say that, And because of that, they got the time to put in to play, right? To practice.
True.
And so they only get better, practice makes perfection.
Yeah, that's for sure, and I believe in that. I really do.
One of the things that we have left out is not only do you have to have the ability to throw a good dart, but you've got to have the desire. One without the other will not lead to a pro player. You need to have a mixture of ability and desire, which leads to the better practice and the more competition and the better players that you seek out to challenge it. So it's a unique mixture, and you have to compliment the pro players if they do become successful.
Yeah, Peter, but the love of the sport is definitely a highlight. I know a lot of players in Ontario and all over North America that just love the sport to death, and if they had the time, the money, and whatever else, they could get up to that level as well. It's just, you're absolutely correct. You got to have a love for the sport.
And it's a mentality, really. You're really touching on the mentality side of it. I think in anything, darts is no different from playing other sports and achievement in business. Is you have to have that desire, that passion, that goal behind you to say, why am I not the best? How can I become the best? And what do I need to do to become the best? And those are the really good thoughts. Sometimes we say, well, why are you talking about psychology with people? But the more I look at it, psychology is a big part of wanting to win and eventually become winners. And if you don't have that, you're not going to be successful.
So
yeah,
true,
for sure.
so true.
Peter knows well, and we say it many times when we see players, it's all in the head.
Yeah.
So it's all in the thinking, it's all up in the brain. And you can throw any style you want, but if your brain isn't with it, it's not going to get there.
Well, that is why one other thing is very important is distractions. I thought about this all the time that, in tournaments, while it's a good time to socialize and work with people, it's also a very bad time because that's a distraction. I mean, you see your idol there, maybe you see a friend there. It's okay to say hello, but then, if you say too many hellos, you lose your concentration.
Yeah, Robert, there's a saying that we have in darts, and it's like, get in the zone. And when you're in the zone, you don't hear people, you don't talk to people, you're at the line playing your game.
Well, that's really, really good tips you give us this about, did you say at the zone?
In the zone.
Oh, in the zone. Yeah, that's right. I guess most of us are at it. Right. So at this point, I would say that it's a very good interview, and we have now concluded this portion of the interview with David. So thanks a lot for coming on our show. Maybe you can say goodbye to our audience quickly before we switch back.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Bong and Peter and Robert. I appreciate you having me on the show. And for all those darters out there that want to become stars, just practice, practice, practice.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Dave. You're a sport.
David.
Okay. So, Bong, you're going to say very quickly?
T1 Fabiu.
Oh, you're regressing a little bit. Anyways, OK 各位，咁我哋到呢個時間咧，又係我哋呢個節目嘅終止時間啦。咁最後我哋講到就係阿 Peter 話，即係唔係阿 David 講其實就係我哋個嘉賓喺度講就係話如果可以嘅話，一定係不斷咁樣練習啦。咁我亦都話要有屋企嘅支持啦，係咪？一係你屋企人好支持，一係你冇咗屋企啊！我講笑。咁仲有呢，就係另外一個就係一個心理嘅問題，一定要有好嘅心理準備。甚至乎去到呢啲比賽嘅時候，掛住同人哋傾偈啊，同偶像拍照啊，嗰啲都會令到影響到你係唔會集中精神嘅。咁你唔集中精神就輸㗎啦。咁David 留俾我哋嘅至理名言呢，就係叫做 in the zone， 即係入咗。當你入咗呢個境界嘅時候，入咗呢個範圍之外呢，你係要摒棄咗一切所有其他嘅雜念。你要完全集中精神，咁樣先至可以贏到比賽嘅。咁我哋一次又再多謝我哋嘅嘉賓同我哋分享咗咁多佢嘅經歷啊，佢嘅組織嘅事實啊，咁亦都係介紹咗個組織俾我哋。咁我哋到下一次再同大家響大氣中接觸。OK， 再見。再見。